All right, we are back in Mexico.
I think I've been boosted for
Undisclosed location. We're gonna go ahead and try out some cars. A lot of stick shift cars here today, y'all. We're gonna see what the Shelby can do. We're still waiting on 2 of the cars, but if they don't pull up, it's all good. We have some good runs. We have the S650, one of the fastest ones out right now, 100%. He's probably the fastest car here, technically. We have an ESS G3X car. This is on a 95mm pulley. So we're gonna go ahead and get it running with this car. I don't know exactly how much power it's making because it literally was just pulleyed down today. So it's probably around 900. G3X 95mm pulley. Let me know down in the comment section how much horsepower that is, because I'm not 100% sure. Y'all know my car, ESS G3R with the 115. We have a Whipple S650, which got completely sauced up. This one is on a 3.5 E30 blend. Does have headers, so should be moving. This is a G3 car, 105, but this is incredibly fast because it is lightweight. And we have a G3R, I believe it's a 120 on 93, so should be some good runs. We have the twin turbo box pulling up, so yeah, it should be good. Should be good for some runs here, y'all. Should be good for some runs.
A few moments later.
Let me know what you guys think of those runs. Don't worry, I got some more in this video as well. Stay tuned. But that was the same S650 that I test drove and rode shotgun in. Like a 60. Woohoo! 1, 2, 3! A little bit over a month ago. That car got completely sauced up. It was a bone stock S650 with just a Whipple on it. Now it has the long tube headers, it has the 3.5 pulley, it has Steeda suspension, and a full drag pack. And on top of that, it went from the 355 rear end gears to the ironed 331. So that definitely made a massive difference with that S650. That was gonna be the run 100% if I was going to go ahead and trade this in, because if he would have walked away from me, granted, it's a 10 speed, it's a Whipple. We all know the S650s are not slow whatsoever. I don't care what anybody says. The Whipple on the S650 10 speed is disgusting. It is nasty. If he would have walked away from me, the next video on the channel after this would have been me trading this car in for a 10 speed 110%. I'm probably still gonna do it because they're disgusting. That car was on my back tire, and the 3.5 pulley, I feel like is the pulley that most people will go down to, just because it's like not necessarily on like the ragged edge, but it's kind of before you get to, you know, the quote unquote like max effort pulley to make as much power as possible. Let me know down in the comment section, for those of you who have an S650 with the 10 or 80 or an MT82 that's on the 3.5 and E30 with long tube headers. That car also has 2-inch long tube headers, even though it's not really gonna make a difference past 1,000, or I should say until you get past 1,000. How much horsepower is that? Because from my understanding, the 3.6 with E30 and headers is like 800 and some change. So I'm assuming it's like around like maybe 840, 850-ish. Not 100% sure. That is a performance pack premium car, so it's a little bit heavier than my base model, as well as the Shelby GT350. But definitely moving out. Really happy with that car because it will hurt some feelings, I'll tell you that right now. Like, if you can't drive manual, you're getting walked by a 10-speed S650 on the 3.5, which I know for a fact a lot of people will go down to, or probably will go down to after this video, because it really does wake up the car. 3.75 compared to 3.5, completely different outcome. Now, just wait till you see the difference between the 3.5 and the 3.25. It's insane. All right, so we're gonna rerun the S650, the red one, see how it goes.
Moments later.
Shit. Alright, so I blew the tire. I think it blew the tire that last run. I don't know when it did, but you know what? Exactly. Exactly. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but this is probably why the car spun like crazy that last run, because the tire, I don't know. Shit. It is rubbing now. Damn. That's crazy. Blew the tire.
It digs better than the revolving.
Damn. Oh well, about to get this tire replaced then. There is no saving that. What happened?
Did you hit anything?
I don't think dude, I don't know. I think, honestly, I think it went the last run because it like,
we'll see.
So I think that's probably when it just popped or something like that.
Yeah. Was your front wheel already bent?
Huh?
Was your front wheel already bent?
What the? Is that one?
What?
Bent right here. 1 hour a day for like...
My wheel?
Yeah.
That one's going low.
You hit something, your wheel's bent.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
You hit something mid-run.
Hit something on this side or both sides?
Oh shit!
Oh, you probably did.
You hit something.
Because that's exactly how I cracked mine.
Oh yeah.
Hey, my bumper.
I actually do have another. I actually do have another wheel though.
For the front?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I literally do.
Hit something here, bent your wheel.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's way.
I'd rather you pop the tire than...
Wait, how the fuck did I have a fucking wheel is bent?
You can get that fixed.
When the fuck did all this shit happen to my car? My bad, bro. Like, what the fuck? I got a bent rim. I got a... What the fuck? Pop tire? Like, what the hell?
Oh shit!
Dude, like... Yeah, how... When did that happen?
That probably literally
Probably hit
just
something
happened.
right now.
Because like, I mean, there was pretty good bumps out there, but
Because it literally went like toward like this way.
That was definitely from that.
I think so, yeah.
I think you just like squatted and there was like so like I don't know.
All right, so I'm on the way home right now, and we put like that, you know, tire, whatever, glue filler to fill it up. So I don't live too far from where I'm at currently, and I'm riding with the windows down, so excuse the wind noise, just so I can hear if anything goes down. I can kind of feel that the tire is a little bit lower than when I first started driving, but we're just gonna tough it out. I have no idea how it popped. I also don't know how my front wheel got bent, because I've never went over a pothole. I don't go over speed bumps. I do not go over, you know, train tracks fast. So I literally have no idea how my front wheel got bent. I have not let anybody drive the car. Luckily, I have a brand new front wheel in the box, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get that swapped out, no big deal. But the rear tire, I have no idea how that happened. So I'm gonna have to just go ahead and get that rear tire replaced, because it's like on the sidewall. So you can't even really patch that. And to be honest with you, you really can't patch ET Street R's either. So that could have been incredibly bad. That's exactly why the car spun the way it did that last run, because I've never spun like that before. It wasn't spinning like that the entire night, and all of a sudden, like, the car just jerks to the left. I stayed in it, thinking like, oh, it's probably spinning. I go back to the spot, and my fucking tire is literally on the ground. So I think I literally blew it like mid-run, which is insane. That could have been horrible, because that was a three-way. So imagine, like, if it just went, I don't even think what could have happened, because I almost smacked the white car. Oh my god, that could have been literally horrible if I like lost control. Holy shit, thinking about it now, could have been absolutely horrible. So thankfully that did not happen, but literally blew the tire mid-run. I mean, these ET Street R's, I mean, they have like, what, at least 6K miles on them, 3 road trips, but they never really showed any sign of, like, you know, deterioration. Because I check my tires legitimately, like, pretty frequently. Just like how I check the oil, I check them frequently, so I have no idea how this tire just, it completely just popped. Because, like, it's literally like a big-ass hole. So I'm gonna get this in the garage, order a tire, and just get the tire swapped and the wheel swapped. I still don't know how I went ahead and bent that rim, wheel, whatever you want to call it. I have no idea how that happened. All right, so you guys saw the difference between that 3.5 and that 3.25. It is massive. It is absolutely massive, ladies and gentlemen. If you have an S650 Whipple 10-hour car, just go ahead and put that 325 on. It's quick. It's quick. The Shelby would need 1,000 horsepower to go ahead and match that car, or 300 pounds rotational weight removed to maybe give it, you know, an even run. But it's insane how quick the Whipple S650s are with 315 gears, because the red car 315 gears, the white car 331s, red car 3.25, white car 3.5. The setup's there, it can be copied, and it's insane how quick, literally insane how quick those cars can be, y'all. Insane, because as soon as I grab 4th gear, because it's a 10-speed, it just keeps going, and you can't make up that. You cannot make up that gland. You can't. I would have to have 1,000 wheel and be ahead by at least a half a car. So when I go to 4th, yeah, the car would drop back technically, but I'll still be able to make it up and stay ahead or be even, which is kind of nuts when you think about it. That's how fast those 10 speeds are, y'all. I mean, that literally is like, you can't beat the computer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you at that point, you can't. You gotta have more horsepower to outrun it or be significantly lighter. It's the next morning and my tire is completely on the ground. I have no idea how this happened. Literally no idea how this happened, but it's done. So this is gonna get replaced. Luckily, I didn't spin out, because that could have 100% happened. The wheel looks good. I'm just kind of wondering how this actually did happen, because looking through the footage, and especially like on the 360 footage, I put it on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, check me out on Instagram, ears.pov. That link is going to be in the description. You can actually see like the rear tire like ripple when I accelerate, so that's pretty interesting. I know that G3R is making more power, so what I'm assuming is the car wasn't rubbing previously until the G3R setup. And even though I'm on stock suspension with the 305/45/18, the car is squatting a little bit more. Maybe it clipped something like within like the fender area, and it just was rubbing, and it just finally just went ahead and gave out, because it is like on the inside of the tire where it did go ahead and pop. So this car needs suspension. Super happy. Well, obviously it sucks that it happened, but it doesn't suck that there was no accident. But I'm actually happy that this happened like by the house instead of like in Dallas, because if this happened in Dallas, that would have been horrible. So it is what it is. I filled it with that glue, but the tire is like literally too far gone. As soon as I pulled into, you know, my driveway, it was on the ground. So it is what it is. I kind of got lucky there. I was able to get it home. I couldn't even get it in the garage, but I'll try to go ahead and like push it into the garage, but it was just so late, I was tired. I'm gonna get that tire replaced this week. Really curious how this happened. I literally don't know how this happened. Like it doesn't make sense how this happened. I don't know. So yeah, I have another wheel that I'm gonna go ahead and swap onto this tire, so not a big deal. But looking over here, there's like a bunch of tire residue in like this like fender well, and like this is fine. So something 100% happened last night, and it's like back there as well. Like something 100% happened, 110% happened last night, and I don't know what happened, but glad everybody got home safe. Definitely weird, definitely weird. So I didn't go over it, no speed bumps quick. Don't let anybody drive the car. I don't have the TPMS sensor, so I had no idea, but holy cow, this could have been super bad.